Let's start our yoga practice. Put in an intention. And as you're connecting with your breath, with this intention, with your body, feel the points of contact with the ground. And bringing your legs together, bring your hands interlace over your head and stretch your body, flexing your feet, your toes go towards your shins. Inhale deeply, exhale, point the toes, turn the hands away and stretch and release. Bring your elbows by the sides of your hips. Elbows are on the floor and bring your feet onto the floor, knees bent. So you should be able to do this practice without having to look too much at the camera. We'll talk you through it. So your hands are up and with your elbows bent, you have like robot arms. Bend your elbows and your fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling. Towards the ceiling. The palms of the hands are facing each other. Now tuck and tilt your pelvis. That's it. Tuck and tilt. And then see if you can press your feet onto the floor and bring the hips up. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, rocking your hip and then coming into shoulder bridge. Press your glutes. Exhale, release down. Inhale. Make sure you're articulating your whole back. Exhale, release. One more, inhale, bring it up. Can you push your elbows onto the floor a little bit more? Opening your chest. Feeling that support from your glutes and your hamstrings. And as you exhale, release vertebra by vertebra. And open your arms into a T position. Bring your legs the width of the mat and let your knees sway side to side. Windshield wipers. That's it. So your feet are really wide apart. That's it, Liz, yes. Is not a tidy twist. It's a bit of an untidy. Lovely. Now, see if you can, when you come to one side, push onto the leg that is in the middle so that your hip lifts. Bring it back to center and push on the other side. So your hip is lifting, your glutes are working, and your thigh muscle gets a little stretch. Push it up. Push onto the foot so that your hip lifts. And bring it back to center. Bring your hands underneath your knees, rock backwards and forwards and come into seating. I want to watch this because not everybody was doing it. So what I was inviting you to do was from going side to side, then you will bring your hip up and bring the other hip. So if I show you at an angle, you're bringing your hip up, you are engaging your glute, engaging your hamstring, stretching the front of the leg. You could even push with your hand just to feel that supporting the lower back and the openness on the hip. So we're going to do that again, just trying it. And don't go yet, just watch the next thing. So we're bringing it side to side. After that, we're going to do it twice on each side. We're going to bring the hip up and reach with the hand and bring it back. And bring the hip up and reach and bring it back. You might roll onto your shoulders a little bit. So you are twisting and reaching. Okay, let's do it. Coming to lying down. If there are questions, you are free to ask. So let your legs go side to side. The feet are mat distance apart. Just feel that twisting first. That's it, very good. Now, push the foot that is in the middle. So when the legs go to the side, the one that is in the middle is the one that is further from the floor. Push the foot into the floor, lifting your hip up and lift. So you go from a relaxed twist to engaging your glutes. And now you can start adding the arm, rocking over your shoulder, reaching across. And reach across. Reach across. That's it. Reach. Last one. Reaching across. And bring yourselves back to center. Bring your hands over your knees and make circles outwardly with your knees and inwardly. Good. And bring your feet towards the sky. Hold onto the inside of your feet or onto your thighs. Let's just rock side to side. Happy baby. Yay. Happy baby. If you rock off, don't worry. So Andrew, open your legs wider. Your knees bend by the sides of your belly. That's it. And you can hold onto the back of the knees or the inside of the feet. That's good. Lovely. And bring your hands underneath your knees. Bring your nose towards your knees and rock backwards and forwards. Rocking backwards and forwards. Come into seating. Lovely. Great. So sit comfortably. If you need to place a cushion or a blanket underneath your seat, you can. We're going to work shoulders and neck. So close your eyes and just feel your shoulders. And keep your eyes closed as you roll your shoulders up towards your ears, back and down. Inhaling as you rise, exhaling as you release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release, back and down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Change the direction. Rolling forward. If sitting cross-legged is not comfortable, Kim, you can also sit with your legs wide apart. Anyone can use that. Emily, make sure that you're bringing your chest straight. I see that maybe you're coming forwards a little bit, so come back. Good. After we roll our shoulders and we creak all around, we're going to bring the hands by the side, thumbs facing upwards. And feel the extension of your fingers. See that it's not the same to have your hands just by the side than to straighten your elbows, engage your belly, and reach. That's it, Hira. Very good. Keep that integrity of the pose. And bring your fingertips to touch over your head. Exhale, bring them down. Lovely. Relax for a moment. Kathy, you might want to have a higher cushion or bring your legs out. So for this to work, we're going to do a pranayama exercise. For this to work, you need to have your back straight. If your hip flexors are not too supple, or your lower back, and you're sitting like this, when you're doing this exercise, you will be putting more strain on the neck. So I want you to be really nice and tall. If you have no issues with your knees or shins and you want it to sit over your shins, you can also sit like this. Yeah? So we're going to do 1 minute of this breathing. Be as comfortable as you can be. And just remember to keep your arms straight. Thumbs are facing upwards, and then the hands will touch. When you're ready, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This might be a little bit faster than normal. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. Keep your elbows straight as you bring your arms up. Exhale. We're halfway through. Inhale, exhale. Can we go faster? 'Hands towards your chest. That was 1 minute. And release your hands onto your knees. So I hope that was you waving, not drowning, okay? It was good to see all the hands going up and down. So now we're going to use the same. We're going to inhale and exhale, opposite hand to knee. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Let's do it for 1 minute. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Forceful inhale, forceful exhale. Elbows straight. And see how fast you can go. Fifteen seconds to go. Last two. Last one. When you stop, you can bring your pelvic floor and your lower abdomen in and up. And release your hands over your knees. Keep your eyes closed. And imagine that you are letting your body settle. These type of movements are a little bit like stirring a glass with water and maybe soil or sand. So when you stir it, all of the particles go up into the water. And as you stop stirring it, you let it ground and release. Feel that groundedness. Lovely. Open your eyes. Let's stretch the arms. So bring your right hand forwards. And first, very gently, especially for Kim, stretch your fingers down. So with the left hand, please, you're stretching your fingers down. You also be careful with your hand, please. Good. Now, turn the hand and do it the other way and feel how this is different. Very good. Lovely. Keep the right hand forwards and just move it side to side. Feel the inside and the outside. So palm is facing down, Liz, and the fingers move side to side. Palm is parallel to the floor. That's it. Good. Palm parallel to the floor. The left hand is not working. Lovely. Now bring the right arm across your chest. Hold onto the just above the elbow. Release and open up the shoulder. Go gently. Good. Then bring the right elbow up. Hold onto the elbow. Let the tricep stretch. Check that your head is relaxed. So when you're doing this, you are releasing the hand towards the opposite shoulder. And let's start in this position on the other arm. Just change over. Resting the hand onto the shoulder. And then bring your arm across and stretch the front of the shoulder. Always feel free to do any moves that you might want to do. And this one, I feel more tension, so I stretch the side. Good. And relax. Bring your hands onto your shoulders and make big circles with your elbows. That's good. And change the direction. Try to make the elbows kiss each other. Lovely. Good. And release. Bring your fingertips by the sides of your hips, the sides of your body. And the same as before. Before we had the thumbs up. This time all fingers are facing down, but the arms are straight. That's it. Very good, Ruth. And inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. And bring the head side to side. Feeling the sides of the neck. For this one, Violetta, you might want to be seated, even with your legs forwards. Otherwise, you need monkey arms to reach if you're on your shins. Let the head roll side to side. Good. And bring your head back to center. We're going to lie into our final Shavasana. It's only going to be a minute or so. So find your most comfortable position. Maybe your knees touch each other, palms facing up. Maybe your legs are along the floor. Perhaps you want to just lie on your side in a recovery position. Choose your position. If you want to stay seated, you can stay seated too. So wherever you're at, breathe. And feel the effects of this practice. We have worked with our spine and our glutes. Stretch the thigh muscles. We've worked with our breath. cleansing the lungs. And we also worked with our arms. Feel the glow of the energy of prana throughout your body. And wiggle your toes and your fingers. Roll your head side to side, bringing your head back to center. Bring your knees towards your chest, hug your knees. And bring your hands underneath your knees. Rock backwards and forwards. Come into sitting. As always, when you're practicing at home, if you prefer to stay on your Shavasana, if you have the time, you can do that. And have your palms facing down onto your knees with your fingers just resting over your knees. This is a grounding gesture, a grounding position, ideal for days that is windy. We're going to whisper our Oms and Shantis today. Whisper as if it was just for you. Inhale to begin, inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together, bow your head. Namaste. Rub your hands and make the gestures that you prefer, either hands onto your chest or hands over your face. Inhale deeply. And bow your head towards your heart. Say namaste to each other. Give yourself a clap. Well done. Well done. Do get in touch if you have any questions. And keep practicing.